There was a by-election in Bradford and I decided to go for it. And I turned up for a selection meeting at a branch meeting in a working men's club and I couldn't get in because I was a woman. So I couldn't actually attend the selection meeting without being signed into the club. I'm Glenys Thornton, I'm Chief Executive of the Young Foundation. Before that, I was the Shadow Equalities Minister in the House of Lords for the Labour Party. We're a social innovation organisation that exists to find solutions to inequalities in society.
We call you Glenys.
Glenys, you must call me Glenys. Okay. I come from a background where my parents were both politically active. They were both in the Communist Party. My dad had been a Labour councillor and he and my mum were expelled from the Labour Party the day I was born in 1952. So shall I tell you how I ended up with leaving house? Yeah. Or you can start working your way through your exam questions.
Why don't you tell us why we're going to leave you house?
Well, I came to work for Michael Young at the Institute of Community Studies, as it was then, in 1978. And he'd been doing a lot of work in the East End of London and in Hackney. He persuaded the Hackney Council that they needed to invest in Leaveview House, they needed to refurbish it, but also that they should do it in partnership with the tenants. So my job was to go and talk to the Tenants Association about how they could take part in the renovation of their estate. 35, 36 years ago, this was quite an innovative thing to do. First time I've been back in 25 years. And maybe the first person who used the word social enterprise in Parliament in 1998, 1999. Key point is about your asset log and your social mission. And it really, in a way, what your business form is irrelevant if those things exist. Those are the tests. And it seems to me that we need to protect those. I'm probably a purist. I've been mentoring women for a very long time. Going for a parliamentary seat is, you have to devote your life and soul to it, and it's very expensive. And so if women do go for that when they've got children and they've got other caring duties, this is very hard work, so they need all the support they can get. And of course there's a good chance you won't get selected, so you also need someone you can kind of shriek to over the phone. And look at this. We're at 18 Ashwin Street, which is where I established a recycling workshop. Michael Young had the view that we needed to keep traditional skills in the East End, upholsterers and so on. And so what we did was set up a recycling workshop so that upholsterers could teach unemployed young people how to do those furniture making, upholstery things, and then we would sell the goods here in 18 Ashwin Street. And it was very successful. It was a successful business, but what's really wonderful is that here we are 35, 36 years later, and Bootstrap, they now own the whole building. It's absolutely brilliant. The next step in the UK is we've got to get the government to apply it to its own procurement procedures. It's no good them telling everybody else what they should do. They've got to apply it to themselves. I was renting HCT's minibuses when I was a youth club leader in Hackney 25 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, don't exaggerate.
And all right, I won't exaggerate, but 20 years ago. And look at what's happened to HCT in the meantime. And I wanted to do this for two reasons. One is because I used to get their minibuses in the early days, and the second reason is because I wanted to pay tribute to HCT for the fact that they have been such fantastic social enterprise leaders for so many years and given me personal support, in the journey that we've all shared to build social enterprise in the UK. Oh, I love the idea that these red buses are HCT. What we need to do in the social enterprise movement is we do now actually need to ensure that if there's some policy reviews, the policy reviews are going ahead, that we have a voice in them, because we know that there are some of the trade unions are hostile to social enterprise. We know that some of them regard social enterprise as akin to backdoor privatisation in the public sector. So we need to increase their understanding. And it's better than it was. There's a lot more understanding than there was, but I think we do need to really pay attention to this particular phase of Labour's policy review. And I certainly intend to be helping to do that.